As the title shows, this video is going to be about Denmark. So, about Denmark, we have to say so many things. So let's start. The first one is that Denmark is a constitutional monarchy. What does it mean? That means that the queen, in that case, who is Margaret II, has an institutional role, but not a real one. With that, I'm saying that the real power of making laws, it has the parliament. Okay, so the Danish parliament, it's composed of 175 members. After, we have to add 2 plus for Greenland and other 2 for the Faroe Islands. Okay, so Denmark is a Christian state, but not a Catholic one. It's a Protestant Christian state, and it has the Danish church. With that, I'm saying that the Queen is the most important authority in that religion. A curious date of Denmark is the design of his flag. Everyone knows that the flag of Denmark is made by a white cross, and then it's made by red. So white means the pure Christianity of that country, of that land, of what how you want to call it, okay? And the red means the blood of its enemies, of its defeat enemies. It's like, here we are. But before keeping saying more things about Denmark, we have to say that Denmark, it's like a federal state, more or less, because it's made by 3 autonomous countries. The first of them is the own Denmark, okay, that it's like the metropolis of all of these countries. And then we have the Faroe Islands, which they are at north of Scotland. And then we have Greenland. Well, saying that, we have to say some things about the language. The Danish language is the official language of Denmark, but in the Faroe Islands it's just the co-official language, and then in Greenland it's nothing. It's not that. in Greenland, the unique language, official and valid, it's the Greenland. So, sorry. But then we must talk about its origin, no? I mean, every country has an origin, or more of one, but everyone has. The origin of Denmark, it's because in the Viking Age there was 3 countries there. They were kingdoms, but they really weren't. Those kingdoms are 3. First of them is Zealand, which were in what nowadays is Jutland. The other one is the Kingdom of Lejre. It's the ancestor, the direct ancestor of the actual Denmark. And the other one is the Kingdom of Angeln. But here there is a little problem, I tell you. It's known that this kingdom was on the east of Jutland, but we don't know nothing about its extension and its concretification. So what we know is just like an approximation of what it can be or was. Oh, that's a curious date about the monarchy that I didn't say before, but I say now, and that's it. Is the most is one of the most antique monarchies of Europe and of the world. Why? It it can begin on the 958 after of Christ, of course. And then Denmark, as a country, as a kingdom, was founded on the 1058 after of Christ, of course. That's a curious date about its monarchy, because I think it's important, because that means that they know who are there. Danish people know who are in the throne. Then it's also more important to talk about the Kalmar Union. What basically it was a union of all the Nordic countries in one. It's like a fusion. I explain you. It began. Well, the Kalmar Union was founded on 1327 with the union of Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, with their respective dependent territories. For example, Norway had Iceland and Greenland, and Sweden had Finland. So all that territories united into one kingdom. That kingdom disappeared on the 1527 or 23. No, in the 1523. Sorry. Anyways, it was disappeared because of Swedish rebellions. Why? During the lapse of time that existed, that union, that country, that kingdom, how you want to call it, Sweden thought that Denmark was receiving a lot of favoritism, so they didn't like that, and they began revolts to recuperate their independence, which they won on that year. But that's a curious thing. Denmark and Norway kept together until 1814. Why? In that age, they got separated because of the Treaty of Kiel. That was because during the Napoleonic Wars, Denmark tried to stay neutral. They didn't want war with anyone, but they wanted to commerce with other countries, to foment their economy and all that things. So they joined the Liga. They joined the Armed Neutrality League. It was like an alliance to protect the commerce between countries. So if one country wanted to commerce with two countries that they were in war between each other, the first country wouldn't have any bad consequence for its own. What happened? When Denmark joined, the United Kingdom saw it as a hostile action to them. So in the Battle of Copenhagen, the British Army captured the navy of Denmark. So Denmark then joined the Napoleon's side, to protect their country, because they didn't want war, but they didn't have another option. As we know today, everyone knows that Napoleon lost. Then he returned, but he lost again. With him, Denmark lost. What did Denmark lost? Norway. On that treaty, basically and really resumed, Denmark gives the independence to Norway. But what happened after? Sweden tried to invade Norway. So then, Norway, seeing that they didn't have any chance, they made a personal union with Sweden, which perdured until 1905, if I'm not wrong. And for finishing the video, I'm going to say one day that I think it's really curious. Denmark only has one border, that is with Germany, and it's just 140 kilometers. Finally, I have to say that thank you for watching the video, and if you liked it, you just have to give me a really great like, and you have to share with your friends and subscribe, please.